Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Jiu-Jitsu Show. Remember the Pod Bros Podcast Network. Go to podbros.com and find another podcast to listen to, because let's face it, you're already listening to one podcast and you probably like them. So podbros.com, go find some. And also, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Trap and Roll Soap Company. You don't like getting staff. We don't like you giving us staff. So you probably need to order some soap. Look up Trap and Roll. They're working on their webpage right now. It'll be up soon, but let me tell you, some of the soap is amazing. Have you had any of the soap yet?
No, you haven't given me a free sample yet.
That's because I'm a piece of shit. All right, then. So I'm Rob, the Lord Humongous.
And I'm Shawn, the Duke Humongous.
And we are looking down the barrel of a very sad day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a bummer you're leaving. It went quick.
It did. It really did. But you know what the good part is? We actually had a lot of fun training.
Yeah, we got to go to a seminar. We got to roll a lot. We got to train together. So you can't. You just got to use the time that you got, I guess.
Yeah, for the most part. And I was gonna say we broed out pretty hard.
Yeah.
Not in that weird hey, you wanna look at this look infected to you, bro out. It was like wearing tank tops and shorts and swimming in the pool and grilling. That type of broing out.
Good times.
A lot of jiu-jitsu, though. Oh, regardless of what some people say, there's a lot of jiu-jitsu that happened. So, how are you feeling this week, though, man?
Oh, pretty good. I mean, I forgot what somebody said a comment a while ago, but my fingers hurt or my, we have our little inside joke about my fingers hurting, but, I got, shoulder hurt. And it's like the phrase, I guess, is, well, it's jiu-jitsu. Everything hurts. And even, I had a couple people that I brought on Saturday, and they're like, oh, my knees are sore. This is sore. And, we still go and train, but I'm definitely feeling it in my fingers and both shoulders and my hip this week. So, yeah, it's a constant battle against the injuries. It's
weird how some things bother you that you never thought would have bothered you. Like right now, my biggest issue is my, I don't know, what is index toe? Because, you're...
Yeah, the big toe?
No, the one next to it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the fuck that is. It's the toe that is the second biggest on the foot.
Okay.
That one hurts, a lot. Kind of like how your fingers hurt after a lot of grips.
Yeah.
It's just been bugging me for 2 weeks now. Weird.
Yeah. Well, I always tape the big toes because I don't know if it's I'm just susceptible to that, but a lot of people, I see, maybe 5% of people that tape their big toes, that just if you do a shot or something like that, I constantly jam mine if I don't tape them.
I don't jam my big toe so much. It's more of the bottom of them get real calloused, and eventually they get so calloused that they start to peel off. It gets real painful. So
yeah.
If I tape it, that's usually why it starts to peel. And need to go get my pedicure, get my hair did, do me for a day or so.
That's right. It's been a long time since I had a pedi.
Oh yeah, same here. But I didn't.
I think you'd freak the little Asian ladies out when they saw your dogs in there, man.
Oh yeah, dude. I seriously, dude. When we were out, somebody's like, "Hey, you have we were out partying, drinking." One of the girls was like, "You have really cute feet." I'm like, "Are you fucking high? Look at these things.
Yeah.
I look like I climb trees barefoot."
She was on drugs, clearly.
She was on something, man. She was partying. It was a lot of hard partying, the past couple weeks too, man.
Yeah, we had a little outing that turned out to be more than we expected, and then we had a little going away for you last Friday.
Yeah,
so.
The outing. The going away was perfect.
Yeah.
John Kim, he was like, "Hey, he's like, we got you. I slipped you anything because I actually probably would have explained a lot of hazy memories, but he was like." Yeah, we did. He's like, we did a shot of Jameson first. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, I put tequila in there somewhere. I'm like, that explains a lot then, because I was a party animal that day.
Indeed.
And you intimidated some of my classmates I was here for school for. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, just by standing there?
No, not even. You're just a happy-go-lucky guy usually, but one of them came up to me. He's like, Shawn's a badass, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, he's badass. He's like, you can tell, man. He's got he's like, he'd fuck you up probably. I'm like, yeah, he would. So you best fucking mind your P's and Q's. Make sure you don't get, take your arm off or rip your foot off or whatever he wants. That's all he's going to do. But it was good to, get out and, going away suck. Mm-hmm. And I remember a while back, I remember this, I guess girl is an appropriate term for politeness on this podcast right now, because I can think of a million other things I'd like to call her.
Mm-hmm.
But she came to my basic training graduation. We were, pretty steady boyfriend, girlfriend at that time. And the first time I left for the Army, she's all boohoo, my man is going away to war. Well, not really, but I'm going away to basic training. And then at basic training, I said goodbye to her because she had to go back home. She says, it's getting easier to say goodbye to you. And my buddy was like, dude, your relationship is fucked.
Yeah, it's
real
over.
Bad. So, I mean, the bad but the good thing about this is that it sucks even more. Like, every time I have to say goodbye to you guys, like, it sucks even more, man.
Yeah, so let's go like back to the positive. And what do you think you got like out of the training while we were here, while you were back here?
Well, something that's good, I have a lot of tough guys that I teach out in Germany. They're real, like, they're killers, man. But they still have a lot to learn, just like I have a lot to learn. But getting to roll with like you and John and Rico like consistently, just beating the shit out of me pretty much. That like. Today, like off of a warm up, or no, not even a warm up. I went in and rolled for 20 minutes with Gudrun, and I felt pretty good. Like even based on Saturday, which actually probably isn't the best measure of how I could do at 100%. Still was moving pretty good. Still felt like I had some mobility. Like things were clicking. I felt good there. Stand up. Like I came here rusty as hell. Getting my face pushed in, and then. I'm actually moving and throwing stuff now. Not too worried about it. I mean, granted, it's still a long road because, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, but gained a lot. And, I guess the Army school is important, too, if I want to, stay in.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Reason you were here.
Yeah, the reason. I know. That's, it's, I had to kind of, like, realize that, too. Like, I'm paid to do that right now. So I have to do that, but it was good to get away some days and just be able to get on the mats and like just be like old times. That's the best part. It was like we do our weird laugh and God, Rico, Russian voice with Rico, and just it was a good time, man. Like I love getting back with my old training partners and rolling. So
and that's the bad and good thing about this school and this area or any place where you're surrounded by the military like we are, like your friends come and go, and you see somebody you became really good friends with, and then they leave, so it's just one of the things about this life,
Yeah, I know, and this has been like the third time I've had to leave a gym, like I guess twice for this one.
Yeah,
but it's I don't know how much longer I can do that because it is mentally taxing. Like, everybody laughs about like there was a teddy bear meme with like the face you make when your jiu-jitsu rolling buddy moves far away, and it's like the little sad teddy bear on the side of the road. Yeah, it's just like that, but now I have like a million fucking teddy bears. So we'll see what the future holds, but being somewhere a little more permanent would be something ideal for me because I like jiu-jitsu but damn it, I love the Army too. It's weird. But, man, you guys know how to make a dude feel welcome right off the bat. I was already – Shawn opened up, his home to me. Like, I had my own bedroom, pool in the backyard, TV in my room, go in the barracks. I'm like, what's this? Oh, you guys get a cot on some pieces of plywood and a desk and a closet. Oh, and you got to, where's your TV? Oh, you don't have one. So I started being real snooty to him.
Yeah.
Until I realized I have to drive like 20 minutes to fucking class every morning. So
whatever.
It's whatever, man. I came back here and I was done. I was Rob. I was back to being Rob. That's my big thing. If I can leave work and I can be Rob, I'm so happy. And I know you know that because when you're a single man stuck in the barracks, it sucks.
Yeah.
Because you're always...
Yeah, that's why all the guys in the barracks are out every night that they can be out.
Yeah, no shit. Because I know it sucks to be out there and not be able to do much, but I'll tell you something else. I do enjoy the fact that, I can make some food here or whatnot. I'm not at the mercy of a chow hall.
Mm-hmm.
I can only eat eggs, quote-unquote eggs, so many days a week.
Yeah.
Can't deal with that, but... So now I got to go back to Germany. Now I got to keep preparing for this fight. And 2 months out, dude. Actually, a little over 2 months, but
so now is really the time actually to kind of get everything solidified. So I think this is good to get your mind set right, and now it's time to really prepare for the fight while you're in Germany.
Yeah, I mean, I feel mentally a lot better, like in a lot better of a place than I did when I left. You know, my jiu-jitsu, like I constantly try to put myself in bad positions and stuff, but kind of just, you know, yeah, I had to focus on school, but being able to jump on the mat and really really take it to people or have them pretty much take it to me is more likely, more really what happened. But and then stuff started clicking again, just like it used to. So
and one thing I think, and we trained with a guy who, and you're much different than him, but he was like, yeah, well, I like to train for bad situations. And one thing that I've noticed, and this is partly due to injury, like I've been playing guard, like that's all I've been doing for the last year. And my guard has definitely improved.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like you all another good phrase I've heard, you know, get on top, stay on top. If you end up on bottom, get back on top. So I mean, your top game has to be solid. And one thing I've noticed since losing weight, and I'm still a big guy, no doubt I'm a big guy, but now there are some guys that are bigger than me there. And I used to be one of the biggest guys. And now weight-wise, you know, like I'm not. So I'm getting bucked off when in top positions when I used to be able to hold those positions. So, I mean, one thing that's going through, and there's always something to work on, but like now it's like, yeah, I need to work on maintaining my top position, and I kind of like probably know how some of the guys that are, you know, 180 feel going against me now that I'm, you know, 208 or so going against a guy that weighs 230 or 240.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, that you kind of get the mindset, well, you got to have a different game plan.
Yeah, you have to, like, get on top, stay on top is really good for tournaments and stuff, but it's the retention that's what matters. Like, you can go for key locks all day and, you know, whatever comes to you, but if you don't maintain that top position regardless of whatever it is, you are gonna get bucked off. You're gonna get pushed off to the side, and that's why I really like to tell my students or tell whoever is willing to listen, don't be afraid to transition top positions. Mount is the most dominant position in jiu-jitsu. That's what we're taught from day one, right? Mm-hmm. It's okay to go to side control to recover and make sure you stay on top instead of holding on to that mount for as long as you possibly can, and then you find yourself somebody's in your guard because now you're on bottom.
Yeah, and I'm sure some black belts would disagree with me, but I don't feel comfortable in mount. I would much rather be in side control. I feel, but that's for gi jiu-jitsu. Now, if you're in an MMA fight, mount is way more dominant when you can strike somebody. You know, you don't have the advantage of strike. But when you got a gi on, you're doing gi jiu-jitsu. For me, mount isn't the most ideal position. I'd much rather be in side control. I can do many more moves, and I'm proficient at many more moves from side control.
Yeah, it's kind of a hole in my game as well for gi jiu-jitsu is I can maintain it pretty well especially if I start going to S mount. Like, I just feel way more in control there. I mean, that was one of the first mounts I was taught, regular mount and then straight into S mount. So I feel good there, but when you start getting some of these high-level guys or, like, some real tough dudes, you got to fight for everything. Mm-hmm. That's including staying on top in mount. And it's fucking frustrating sometimes, but, like, especially if you feel like you've got a real good chance at a choke, you get your position right, you feel like your balance is good, then you get fucking rolled, and now you're on your back. Mm-hmm. It's frustrating. But, you know, if it was easy, then I don't know what they call it. Not your mom. Mom's a saint. Somebody we don't like's mom. If jiu-jitsu was easy, it would be somebody else's mom, a person we don't like.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's my, yeah. Man, I do not want to fucking fly on an airplane, though. Really don't.
Yeah, and that's a long flight.
You know, it wouldn't be half bad if it was from Baltimore, but it's from Dallas. It's Dallas to Frankfurt.
Yeah, I've done that one.
Dude, oh my God. So, like, you know, flying out of Tucson, not too bad, right? Small airport, sit down, have a cup of coffee, you know, watch some Sports Center, maybe eat a sandwich. I don't know. I might get a little crazy. Might have a bowl of soup with it. It can get real wild on these flights. Fly to Tucson, from Tucson to Dallas. Hang out in Dallas for a couple hours. Might get crazy. Might have a bowl of Texas chili, which I did on the way in. Don't regret it whatsoever. I mean, granted, I felt a little strange on the flight in, but now I gotta go from Dallas to Frankfurt, and I'm not in first class. I don't even think I'm in business class, to be honest with you.
Oh man.
So it's definitely time to drink half a bottle of NyQuil and see what happens when I wake up. That's like it's like the exact opposite. So the people who are complaining that they have to buy 2 seats because they're too large in the waist. I'm too large in the height. My knees are gonna be frozen by the time I get back. Like, why are airports such a hassle, dude?
Yeah, it used to be like a pleasure to fly on planes. People dressed up, and it was, so now it's just like every part of flying is not cool. And I'm going to my buddy's wedding. I lost a knife I had for 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the airport security took that. And then I asked him on the way back, I said, hey, what did you, I went to the head of the TSA. And I said, what do you do to these? And they said, well, we have a company that disposes of them for us. So who knows? Like, they don't just throw all those knives in a dumpster. This company or whatever. Who knows?
They're probably like having knife fights out back.
No, they got an auction or something where they sell these. I find it hard to believe that they just go in the dumpster.
Yeah, or like meltdown guns or something.
Yeah, come on.
Bullshit, dude. The TSA really makes my mouth dry. I'm just gonna throw that out there because I don't know. Have you had much experience with just like TSA guys just bad attitudes?
Yeah,
whatever?
Of course, all of them do.
I was gonna say that was kind of a really stupid question. Some of my favorites were like, we're jiu-jitsu guys, we're martial artists. What are 90% of our shirts? Fucking jiu-jitsu t-shirts, right? Although speaking of which, not to change the subject, I did see a picture of a really cool jiu-jitsu shirt that just says jiu-jitsu shirt.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Fuck, I want that. So if you guys are listening, point me in the direction of where I can get the jiu-jitsu shirt. My wife will love it even more. Are all your shirts jiu-jitsu? Yes, especially this one. Okay. But anyways, had one of my sweet martial arts shirts on, and I think it said instructor on it as well. It was probably a Taekwondo shirt now that I think about it. And the TSA guy goes, oh, cool, you do martial arts, you instructor? I said, yeah, I teach down here. Think you can beat me in a fight? Like, that's a really fucking strange question to ask somebody in line for security at an airport. Like, why? Or just, I'm sorry your life is terrible.
Well, based on your comment, likely yes.
Usually if you have to try to be the badass, you're not the badass. Like, it's a form of weakness. Like, the hardest person usually isn't the hardest acting person.
Yeah, the hardest speaking person is.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know, man. It may be. It's possible. Like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Make sure I don't have a big bottle of shampoo in my backpack and let me go on my way. Because obviously it's more than shit. You know what kills me too, man? Like coming back from deployment or whatnot, or some of my buddies, they'll get their bag swabbed and they'll be like, oh, this is tested positive for explosive residue. And they're like, no shit, really, in Afghanistan. I never would have guessed. Like, well, we need to. Well, like, I just came from fucking Afghanistan. Can you leave me alone, please? Man, how did this go from such a positive episode to such a negative one?
Tough life, man.
Dude, but I tell you what, if I can, I'm gonna hit Texas. What's something I need to do in Texas if I'm just stuck in the airport? It's Dallas. So it's
I've been laid over in Dallas overnight before because of a rainstorm, and I recommend having a laptop because they have free Wi-Fi, and I just played Diablo all night.
Oh, nice.
On my laptop.
That's not bad at all, actually.
Yeah, you got to have a backup computer gaming plan, for if something like that happens, because I stay up and game all night, man.
Oh, dude, I'll probably just have it. Can you please put me in a hotel? Man, I'm getting, I need my sleep. It's getting like I like to sleep. So that was something else that kind of, factored in to me. Like I said, I really do appreciate you letting me stay here. The bed here, comfy. Laid on, because when I went out that one night, I'm just going to crash at the barracks because everybody else came back here. Laid down in the bed, for like 5 minutes. I'm like, nope. Called a taxi and came all the way back here. Just like
you didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. So we were out. And that was when I found the trailer hitch in the parking lot, which is nowhere to be found anymore. I took care of that problem. But yeah, so we went out. We sang karaoke. I sang some pretty good renditions of Tom Jones and Oasis because, you know, I'm a fucking weirdo. And then I guess at some point we came back to the barracks, and I was like, I'll just crash here. That's a smart thing to do because, you know, my car was here. Easy enough. Went up to my room, laid on the bed, and usually, you know, I just pass out. I'm like, this is awful. And just called the taxi company again and just came all the way back out here so I could sleep in the bed. Well worth it, in my opinion. Well worth it. So, man. And was it? It's a queen size bed, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's big. So if you like, I don't know, being able to roll to one side, you know, that's probably the better choice for you instead of your. We made this out of old recycled phone books and possibly some mulch.
Yeah.
Mattress.
Oh.
Good times though, man. I mean, that's something to be said about the Army life. But so, speaking of traveling and stuff, I'm kind of wondering if I could get some time off and be a BJJ Globetrotter or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be the lifestyle.
I don't know. I think Chelsea would probably divorce me.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's like a guaranteed divorce. But I don't know. Like I hear nothing but good things about these camps. Maybe I should go try one out. Have you thought about trying one out?
Yeah, but you know my job situation.
Oh shit, that's
you know, I mean, and that's what it is, man. Like, and we know some of the, what is it, 3 or 5%? I forget.
3%ers.
Okay, we know a few of those people, you know,
Yeah.
and we've interviewed them, or people that get to do jiu-jitsu for a living. You know, that is not the case with us. We are not in that. I gotta pay a mortgage. I gotta stay healthy. I gotta work.
Yeah.
I gotta travel for work. You know, like all those are the things where, you know, that would be awesome. I would love to have the opportunity to go down to Brazil for 5 or 6 months and just be a jiu-jitsu bum, you know. But like that's not the case. That's not the reality of my life right now. But certainly, I'd love to do one of those week-long camps or something like that.
I think we need to invest in some insurance scam. Strike it rich, right?
Yeah,
and then go from there.
Find a way to win the lottery.
Yeah, we could try that. Or all right, here's what I'm thinking. Right, I'm a little younger than you are, not quite as creaky and bad joints. I gotta get a car to hit me. I mean, like a rich person. So first of all, we got to travel to like Beverly Hills, and just like I'm gonna just keep going through crosswalks all day.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's done that scam or tried that at least.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'd really have to eat shit to get a good payout, like real bad. But then I could use like a really inspiring story, like this man has been destroyed by a car, and like nobody really goes into why I was out there. Like, oh yeah, he was fucking waiting for some rich person to hit him. And he came back and through jiu-jitsu. Be a great story. Stuart Cooper might do a film on it. Set up a GoFundMe page.
Why is everybody doing GoFundMes? I saw somebody doing a GoFundMe, and I know they don't listen to this podcast, but they're my friend on Facebook, like, to like support a trip around the United States or something like that, and in an RV. I'm like, what?
Hey, 2 words: get fucked. How about that?
Yeah, get a fucking job.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Like, oh my god, we've covered this on. I don't know if I've covered this with you talking about GoFundMe accounts, man. It always comes back up. Fucking GoFundMe accounts, man. Like, I had this not even a conversation. I think I called her a fucking idiot. But she was saying that I was mad because she had figured out a way to supplement her income to help her child go to jiu-jitsu tournaments. You're fucking internet panhandling. That is not figuring it out. That is panhandling.
Yeah.
That's like, hey, Shawn, I've figured out how to get a residual stream of income. I am outside the Walmart
Yeah.
with a sign.
So I do a GoFundMe for like the death of a friend, or
dude.
cancer, or I'll throw some money down.
Absolutely.
But now everybody's using it for ridiculous shit, man. It's irritating.
Yeah, GoFundMe. My
Yeah.
house burned
Sell
out.
some
Damn
shit.
right. Absolutely, I'm gonna GoFund you.
But like some of the sell some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, GoFundMe because
Get another job.
I really deserve this gi. Really? What have you done? Like, you won some tournaments? Cool, man. Like, there's not a million of us, because I doubt there's a million of us doing jiu-jitsu in the world. How about this? There's a lot of us who have to pay our own way, who don't have sponsorships. And, it sucks, but that's something that you kind of accept. And if you're hitting all the right things, like, you're winning stuff, try local sponsorships. I mean, Grant, you and I have tried the Fanta and the Fruity Pebbles and like John
Products
Deere
we believe in.
Products we really believe in. Who
Yeah.
I guess don't believe in us, but that's their fault. They don't like us. I guess jiu-jitsu hasn't broken. After every match, I drink Fanta and cramp up real fucking bad. No, but there are other ways besides just begging people for money. Like, it's almost like Amway. Dude, fuck Amway, too. Sorry. Man, we're back and forth all over today. Let's get something positive. Let's talk about something positive.
All right.
Something real positive. Did I talk about the showy roll that I got?
No.
We have not talked about... So, the longest time I've been looking for the Dune showy roll, and I finally found it. I finally got it, thanks to Jeff Yerk. It got me my A4 black, the Guma one.
That's right.
Showy roll. I look good as shit in it.
Yeah, you do.
Man.
Extra handsome in that one.
Extra handsome. So watch out, men and women of jiu-jitsu. You may have seen a show here. You might not be able to control yourself. Man, that guy's really good looking for getting his ass beat. Yeah, that's right. I think the patch on the butt really sells it for me.
Indeed.
The walk without rhythm. But if you're a Dune fan, you know what the significance of that. Because, I'm not.
Yeah, and you made me watch the movie too.
Jeez. All right. Yeah. So when somebody messaged me, they're like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Shawn and I are watching Dune." They replied with, "Why are you torturing that poor man?" It's a movie from my childhood, so I guess like 8-year-old me thought it was cool as shit because I was like, "Look at this guy. There's Captain Picard from Star Trek, and then that guy that sings all those songs, and who else is in that? Like the guy from Quantum Leap. Like all that shit made sense to me as an 8-year-old as it being really cool." And I think watching it again maybe wasn't as cool as I had thought it was when I was 8 years old. So I apologize. But we did get to see like Sting and the dude from Showgirls fight each other with knives at the end of the movie. And then crazy woman from Blade Runner, Sean Young. She cornered Tim Burton to be Catwoman?
No.
She tried being Catwoman, so she cornered him like at a different movie dressed as Catwoman until he would agree to let her be Catwoman. Didn't work out. Big surprise there, right? So what are you going to do when I'm gone, Shawn? What's the plan?
Man, probably just sulk and cry for a little while.
That's probably what I'm going to do the entire flight back. I got to at least act happy when I see my wife and my dog. So
Yeah, you will be.
yeah, I know. It's tough like being away from them, but it's so cool being out here at the same time. Like it's one of those like terrible things. Like I love being out here, but I miss my wife and my dog. I like being with my wife and my dog, but I miss being out here training and hanging out and not. I don't know. I could have cool things at my disposal, like being able to. I don't know. What's like Taco Bell? You don't see many Taco Bells out in Germany. If you want a taco, I can go grab one. Or the dreaded thing called Walmart. You can go to that. However, I prefer Target because I'll pay a little extra, but not have to deal with crazy people.
Yeah.
That's my plan in life. So, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be out here is. Probably with my luck, 2 months. 2 months I'll be out here. That's usually the way it goes. I'll leave and I'll say I'm going to be out here for a while. Army will say, hey, guess what? You're going to school.
Yeah, you got one more shot at getting back here.
Yeah, I
just for one more school.
At least knowing these guys. But yeah, you want to go to school for 3 weeks? Sure, let's go do that. So I'll be back. And if not, I'll probably come visit at some point too. It's a cool place. Laid back. But I will return. Maybe with some more jiu-jitsu. Maybe with a sweet championship belt.
That's right. You got to win that thing.
Hell yeah, I'm going to give it the Tim Sylvia treatment. And, well, Adam said not like don't lose it to an older guy. I'm like that wasn't really the Tim Sylvia treatment I was going to do. It was more like wear it everywhere and have people question what I do with the belt because I have it on me at all times, but whatever. So anything you want to leave our listeners with before we end this episode, Shawn?
No, not today. Gonna just finish off the night with some Skittles and a diet Dr. Pepper.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the life right there. I'm going to continue packing and doing laundry. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Big Jiu-Jitsu Show. Remember the Pod Bros Podcast Network. Go to podbros.com. Find yourself another podcast to listen to because, like I said, if you're listening to a podcast, which you are, you probably should find some more to listen to. And don't forget to check out Trap and Roll Soap Company, a real good company that has natural soaps. I don't know how you do a natural soap, but they're pretty good smelling. I've been complimented on my soap. My soap smelling? I don't even know if that's a thing. My smells.
Your scent.
My scent. There you go. I don't have a manly musk. It's the peppermint one he uses. So get a real good lather. Clean yourself off. You feel good. And don't forget to go to bigjujitsu.com. And also remember, we are like one review away from our Show Your Roll giveaway. Go to iTunes, give us a 5-star review, and when we hit 25 5-star reviews, we will be doing a giveaway for a person for a Show Your Roll gi. I'm Rob the Lord Humongous.
And I'm Shawn the Duke Humongous.
We'll catch you guys next time.